Welcome to read to lead revision of book summaries of 82 book summaries that we have set the target. And here comes the book summary 5. The name of the book that we hear is Think and Grow Rich, written by Napoleon Hill. In this Napoleon Hill, write down the book name on the paper, Think and Grow Rich, written by Napoleon Hill, and write down the first step as EYDPSS, 6 steps to grow rich. First step is E. E stands for exact amount, whatever amount you want to achieve. Write down the answer. I don't want the same thing to be written. If suppose you want to achieve 3 lakhs per 3 months, write down 3 lakhs. Or if you want to achieve 1 CR in 5 years, write down 1 CR. Just write down the desired amount. That is called E. Next step is Y. Y means your services. Whatever the services you are going to give back for that achieving that some amount, whatever your desired amount. If suppose you want to earn 3 lakhs in 3 months, what are the services you want to provide? So that you write down in detail in later. After that, write down the D. D stands for deadline. What time you want to achieve and what date and you want to achieve. That is all about step 3, D. D stands for deadline. And the fourth step is P. P stands for plan. Write down the milestones or break down your target amount into the milestones. If suppose 3 lakhs in 3 months, you can set a milestone 1 as a 50,000. Later, you can scale up into 1 lakh. After that, you can scale up into 1.5 lakh. It's about how you plan to achieve that desired amount goes into this particular step. Fourth step, plan. And fifth step is all about statement. Write a clear statement to have clarity and to write down, club up all the 4 steps that we have discussed. And the fifth S stands for self-affirmations. Read it out twice at least a day, so that it will enter into the subconscious mind and your mind constantly thinks on that particular desired amount. Okay, these are the all 6 steps that we have covered in the Think and Grow Rich, and lots of techniques were discussed by Napoleon Hill with the 20 years research. After that, he released this book, and he has given lots of techniques, success mechanisms, failure mechanisms, leadership attributes, many things he has shared. After that, use auto-suggestion to build an unshakable belief in yourself. Use auto-suggestion to build an unshakable belief in yourself. Join a mastermind group to accelerate your learning right now, like we are doing that. Let us see the next book. Write down the heading, The Power of Now, written by Eckhart Tolle. This is another book, very powerful book, which gives us the insight of living in right now present moment. Constantly observe your mind and do not judge your thoughts. Life is just a series of present moments. Whatever you are living right now, life is a series of the right now moments. And if you want to go through the present moment, you need to ask yourself, how can you get rid of pain? How do you get rid of pain is ask yourself, what will my next thought be? What is current thought and what is next thought? Like write down 2 columns of the table, and what is my current thought is CT. What is my next thought is NT. CT and NT should be written on particular paper, so that you will be able to find out your current thoughts process. All pain is a result of resistance to the things you cannot change. So whatever the pains we are facing is a result of resistance that the things you cannot change. Let us see the next book summary. The book summary is 7, Sleep Smarter. Write down the heading of Sleep Smarter in the book, written by Sean Stevenson. And in this book, the Sean Stevenson author explained about good foods and good habits to be inculcated before sleep. Light can be the worst enemy of quality sleep. but also it's a best friend too. For some people, it will be the best friend, and for some people, it will be the worst enemy. So to have a quality sleep, other is recommending a darkness or slim light for having a quality sleep. Not every 8 hours of sleep is created equal. Timing is vital to a good night's rest. It's not about how much time you have the quality sleep. It's about how many quality hours you have went into the sleep and how your energy regained back is the important one. This is what we have learned a new technique from the Sleep Smarter. So keep your bedtime within the same 30 minutes every night. If suppose you are sleeping today at 10 p.m., make sure you will sleep around 10:30, before 10:30 p.m. or around 9:30 to 10 p.m. So make sure that you going into the sleep on the same time zone. So that's what we have find a new way of writing GTB and WUT. What is these two terms? Going to bedtime and wake up time. These are the new terms we found ourselves, and we are using this from the past 2-3 weeks, so that we can have a track of what time we are going to sleep and what time we are waking up regularly. Even though you are not having the same time initially, it's completely fine. But eventually, if you repeat this activity again and again, you will come into the same zone that as Arthur is saying. Keep your bedtime within the same 30 minutes every night. Let us go for the next book summary. Book summary 8. Write down book summary 8. Men are from Mars, MFM, and women are from Venus, WFV, written by John Gray. In this book, he has explained about multiple relationships between men and women, how men feel and how women feel, and how men respond, women respond. Lots of things he has explained in the book. This book will helps for improving the relationships. If let us see the few things that we can take from this book. Men want to feel needed, whereas women feel to wish to feel accepted. So whenever men talks about anything, he wants to feel needed, and women wish to feel accepted. Whatever the emotions comes from women should be accepted, whereas men wants to explore, share the logical things, and she wants to feel needed. Write down a secret letters praising your beloved, either your spouse or your close friends or your parents. One letter containing good qualities and encouraging your partner activities. This is the action step that we have taken from this book. One letter containing sad memories or apologies. Tear it off both after you write them. So that's what we have taken. The magic will be revealed after writing. So write down a secret letters, both of them. Okay. Now let us go for the 9th book summary, which is one of the most important summary for productivity as well as focus. Write down the 9th summary as the 4-hour work week, the 4WW, 4HWW, written by Timothy Ferris. In this book, the author given lots of techniques how to lead the 4-hour work week. In the work week, suppose you are working from 9 to 5, or suppose you are busy in your household activities as a homemaker. Then how do you set some time for your passion or for your desired dream work? Then these powerful techniques, whatever the Timothy Ferris author shared in this book, will definitely help you. I'm not giving entire lessons, but I want to share one powerful lesson that I connected with this. Set the deal of your current job or business. Whether you are in job or business or a homemaker, set the deal. Deal stands for definition, define rules of your whatever the task that you are doing. Rules should be set. Define rules. D stands for define rules. E stands for elimination. Have low information diet, LID. Have LID. E stands for eliminate. A stands for automation. outsource as much as possible. If suppose you find some experts in doing the same task, outsource it. And L stands for liberation. Liberation stands for fill the void and look for the mini retirement in between. It's not about always working. You need to take mini retirements. Decide your 4-hour time schedule on your favorite tasks. This is what we have taken the action on this particular book summary, the 4-hour work week. So if suppose you want to learn music and if you want to grow in that particular area, set a 4-hour time zone, or like suppose you want to work 30 minutes on Monday, 1 hour on Wednesday, and 2 hours on Saturday. Like that, you can distribute your favorite task into the 4 hours so that you will not disturb the other time zone or time schedule for learning your favorite music. Okay, so simple. If you want to work on any favorite action, make it sure it should be at least 4 hours in a work week. Now let us go for the 10th book summary. Write down the book summary, 10th book summary. It's the name of the book is The Power of Habit. As we have seen the Atomic Habit yesterday in the first book summary, this will be the another book related to the same, The Power of Habit, written by Charles Duhigg. In this book also, the author suggests that set a cue, reminder, or cravings, set rewards. So what is cue? Cue means a trigger that will motivates you to do activity. Imagine a gun is there. There should be a trigger. If there is a trigger, then only it will shoot, or else it will not shoot. Same way, if you have a habit or a behavior, there should be a trigger. If there is a trigger, then only it will become a same activity every day. Like you do brushing every day, like you do bathing every day. These are all triggers. Drink water in a thirsty time. Eat food when you have lunch time or break time, breakfast time. So these are all triggers. Set cue and set cravings. Cravings or reminder means the more and more you want to do particular habit or behavior. And set rewards. Rewards is like after doing that particular habits or behavior, you need to set rewards. And we have discussed how to set all these things in that particular book summary. I'll showcase that later. And coming to the 11th book summary, let us go for the 11th book summary. It is all about investment or increasing your financial growth. Write down the 11th book summary name, The Intelligent Investor. Intelligent Investor, written by Benjamin Franklin. And in this, we have seen the 7 powerful financial lessons. Out of that, we have taken action on analyze your monthly financial statement and check out how can you manage investments. Research about stocks and share market, where you can invest, or how to research on that. He has given some certain criteria. If suppose you want to invest, you need to go through the previous history of the company, how they are investing and how much they are generating the revenue. So all these things we have covered in the Intelligent Investor book written by Benjamin Franklin. I'll showcase that all the lessons that we have covered at the end of this session. Now let us write down in the book, 12th book summary, LAS, Life's Amazing Secrets. This is one of my favorite book, written by Gaur Gopal Das. Now I request you to draw a circle, big circle, and divide it into the 4 parts. Divide it into the 4 parts, like a 4 parts, you divide it. And in this book, the author Gaur Gopal Das given 4 categories. Write down first category as personal, second category as professional, third category as relationships, and fourth category as social. So these are the four categories you need to work on, like wheels of car. Car has four wheels. If any car wheel is not working properly, the car will not move properly. The same way, your four key areas, personal life, professional life, relationships, and social life, should be balanced, and you are the driver of the car. So that's what we have learned from this book. Draw a circle and cut it into the four parts: personal, professional, relationships, and social. Write down the top three tasks to improve in each and every key area and start to progress from today onwards. This is what we learned from this book, The Life's Amazing Secrets, written by Gaur Gopal Das. And it is all about the conversation between he and his friend in a particular city, and how he taken lessons from even traffic. Whenever he faced the traffic, from that traffic, he covered all the lessons that we have covered in these four categories. Okay, so this is all about life's amazing secrets. Let us go for the book. 13th book, You Can Heal Yourself. You can heal your life. YCHYL. Write down YCHYL by Louis Hay. You Can Heal Your Life is all about how do you heal your entire physical body with the help of affirmations. We have seen almost 200 to 300 affirmations to heal each and every part of your body and to heal each and every disease that we can cure by ourselves. That is all about you can heal your life. If suppose you want to heal your particular body part, there should be some positive statements to be repeated again and again and again, so that you can heal your life with the help of affirmations. So this book contains many more healing techniques. So do read and learn to heal your life in a positive way. Go through all the affirmations of the body, which was shared in single page. In the single page, it was written from head to feet. What are the affirmations to read it on daily basis? Now let us go for the 14th book summary. Another book summary on relationships. The 5 love languages. The 5 LL. Before going to that, written by Gary Chapman, in this book, author explained about 5 love languages, which if we enhance them, our relationships go into the next level. What are the 5 love languages? Let us see in detail. So these are the 5 love languages that we can express towards our beloved ones. One is, first love language is words of affirmation. Write down WOA, words of affirmation. And second love language is quality time. Affirmations, quality time, physical touch, acts of service, and then receiving gifts. These are the 5 love languages we work on this particular book summary, and each and every technique is essential based on the relationship status. Suppose affirmation. If you praise the other people, you will get the more and more connections with your partners. And quality time, it's not required to spend hours and hours of time with the relationship, but it should be, even you spend 10 minutes time, it should be quality time. Physical touch is all about, it should be based on their flexibility. If your partner is not willing to have the physical touch and you are coming with the physical touch, it will create the conflicts. So he has given some certain rules and to overcome that flexibilities things, and he has given act according to the partners. And the fourth one is the acts of service, which is the beautiful technique. If suppose your partner is not willing to clean the utensils, and now as you being a partner clean the utensils for helping your partner, will treat as an acts of service, then it will build the trust. or build the respect, mutual respect towards each other, and the love will be blossomed again. So that is all about acts of service. Do the unfavorable things of your partner. And final fifth love language is all about receiving gifts. If suppose your partner is very surprised to see that receiving gifts, try to give some small gifts as on frequent basis, so that your love will be regenerated with anyone that you want to be loved. Now let us go for the 15th book summary. Do the work. Do the work is all about, again, focus on productivity. Plan your research diet. If suppose you are about to research on something make sure certain time you can set for the research. How much time you want to dedicate for social media or research? Write down this question. Answer this question. 15th book summary, DTW, do the work, written by Stephen Pressfield. What is your time to dedicate for social media? Write down right away. How much time you want to spend per day? Whether it may be 2 hours, 3 hours, or 4 hours, it's up to you. I'm not restricting, but write down on the paper. So if you set that time, ruthlessly fix on that same time. Second thing is act stupid and start cranking out your first draft right this second. If suppose you want to write something on paper, or if you want to write some article, just do it right now. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Stop worrying and start doing. Write your big dreams on your journal. Keep certain column, draw a rectangle, and write down big dreams. Whatever your dreams are there, whether it is 3 dreams or 5 dreams or 10 dreams, write down them in the journal. Think big and stop acting small, and write it down on your free time. Expect you will have failures in your journey. There will be definitely failures in your journey, but you need to stick on to the destination. Stop thinking and begin working. Remember one more equation: more time and more effort is equal to more resistance. As you keep more time and more effort, it will lead to more resistance. So do the work is always focused to start right now instead of waiting for perfect moments. And then let us see the 16th book summary, the PDT, the Pomodoro technique. We are very, very famous on this Pomodoro techniques. We all know this. The Pomodoro technique is all about focusing 25 minutes per particular slot and taking 5 minutes break. Dedicate yourself for at least 4 Pomodoros in a day. Currently, we are doing ruthlessly from the past 2-3 months, we are doing 4 Pomodoros in a day. So after you do at least 3 months, you can scale up the 4 to 5 Pomodoros. And after 5, you can scale up to the 6 to 7. Like that way, you can improve the productivity and you can improve the focus on your particular dream targets. Break down your big targets into minute pieces to get things done. If suppose you want to work on one big project and you need to break down into smaller pieces, you cannot take the big project in a single go. Like you cannot take entire plate meals in a single go. You need to eat bite by bite. So that's how Pomodoro suggests you to focus on one particular slot in a particular task. Let us see the last 4 book summaries. Tiny habits. I'm going to take another 5 to 10 minutes. Please bear with me. Tiny habits is given a powerful formula. Write down the tiny habits. What does it share as? Tiny habits, written by B.J. Fogg. B.J. Fogg found some new model, B.J. Fogg model. It is known as Fogg model. Write down Fogg model is nothing but behavior, B equal to MAP. Write down B equal to MAP. Behavior or a habit is equal to motivation plus ability plus prompt. Motivation, it might be you yourself as a motivation, or your goal card is a motivation, or a benefit or punishment. A reward system or punishment should be the motivation. Your context or mobile notifications can be the notifications. motivation, or your accountability partners can be the motivation. These are the motivation. This is required to achieve the habits or behavior. And not only the motivation alone cannot give you the habit. Your ability should also be there. Do more than what you can. If you are not able to do that particular task, then your habit will not be fruitful. So ability should be there. And the prompt is identify the trigger points, like we have discussed in the power of habit and the atomic habits. You need to identify the trigger points. In this particular book, the author, Tiny Habits author BJ Fogg, used to do 2 push-ups or 2 wall push-ups before going to restroom. That's what he found tiny habit. It's not more than 2-3 minutes. It should be the small minute habits. He used to do 2 push-ups whenever he goes for restroom. Revise your entire day schedule and make your tiny changes on your habits. So this is all about tiny habits. Let us see the book, The Richest Man in Babylon. In this, again, the author George Samuel Clayson given 7 principles of money management. So how do you invest money? How do you save money? How do you multiply the money? And how do you invest in yourself? So invest 10% of your income and make your money work for you. Currently, we are working for money. Make sure your money works for you. It's not about you work for money. And most valuable asset of all your assets is your mind. It's not about your properties. It's not about your jewelries. It's about your mind. How do you invest on this particular asset will define other money management techniques. Let us see the 19th book summary, The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. And this is one of my another favorite books collection. Even you can see the YouTube videos where I have read each and every chapter in detail as it is written by the Robin Sharma. In this book, we learned 7 virtues of life. Write down 7VL. 7VL. In these 7 virtues, he has explained beautiful story, and in this beautiful story he has given perfect techniques that can be done even every day. So first technique is master your mind. Write down MM, and you can use the beautiful rose flowers, and feel the silence. The monks who are at the Shivana, they used to practice rose technique and they feel the essence of the silence. And the second thing is follow your purpose. So write down your goals regular basis. So that is all about follow your purpose. And coming to the third one is practice. Kaizen. Kaizen is nothing but Kai is not stands for continuous, Zen stands for learning. So you need to be learn every day. Continuous learning is required. Progress every day. And the fourth one is power of discipline. In this power of discipline, they used to chant some mantras to stay happy or to stay motivated. And we have seen one powerful meditation mantra that we need to repeat at least 30 times a day to have the more discipline. And the statement here goes, I am more than I appear to be. All the world's strength and power rests inside me. Write down this powerful statement. I am more than I appear to be. All the world's strength and power rests inside me. This is a powerful mantra. We can read it every day for 30 times a day, so that our discipline will go to the next level. And the fifth technique that we have seen from this book is respect your time, master your time utilization. Sixth virtue that we have seen is selflessly serve others. The kindness, love, empathy, show gratitude towards the others, so that it will help you to become positive or optimistic in your particular zone of life. And the seventh virtue is embrace the present and stay focused. These are the 7 virtues, and I have covered deep knowledge in this particular book, The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. You can simply find in the YouTube videos also. And coming to the final book summary of the day, 20th, How to Talk to Anyone. In this book, the author Lil Lowndes given 72 tricks to improve the communication, how to talk with anyone. She has given lots of techniques and short tricks to improve the communication skills. Using your smile and your eyes for first impressions. You need to have a smile or eyes for first impressions. Whenever you are meeting the new person in the business or career, try to utilize these powerful tools. Use verbal strokes and compliments. So whenever someone that did a great job, try to give them compliments. There are universal skills that can be applied to almost any situation. In this book, there are lots of universal skills that can be applied to almost any situation. If you want to improve your communication with anyone, then go for this book summary. This is all about that we have covered in the journey of 30 days challenge. Let me repeat the book summaries again. Book names. Think and Grow Rich is all about how do you achieve the dream target. The Power of Now is all about how do you live right now in the present moment. Sleep Smarter is all about how do you go to the sleep, and what are the techniques, what are the food items, what are the surroundings you need to take care of before going to have quality sleep. And coming to 8th book, Men Are From Mars and Women Are From Venus is all about how men and women behave differently. Coming to 9th book, the 4-hour work week is all about how do you set the 4 hours per a particular dream targets in a week. And 10th book is all about the power of habit. How do you set a cue, cravings and rewards for a particular habit? 11th book is all about the intelligent investor, where you can find the stocks and how the compound effort will comes to the money and financial growth. 12th book is all about focusing on the 4 key areas of life: personal, professional, relationships, and social life. Coming to 13, You Can Heal Your Life is containing affirmations to heal your entire body parts. The 5 love languages is increasing relationships, about building the mutual love and mutual respect. Do the Work is always promoting us to do it right now instead of delaying or procrastination. The Pomodoro technique making us to set at least 4 Pomodoros per day and make consistency in that particular key area. Tiny Habits is making us to do small activities in a day so that you will make the good progress in particular key area. And The Richest Man in Babylon is also sharing few ideas on the financial growth. And the most valuable lesson that we can take is invest in our mindset, invest in our mind, invest in ourselves. The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari is all about 7 virtues of life and 10 radiant rituals of your daily life. And he has given powerful mantra that can be repeated every day to have a discipline over life. How to Talk to Anyone is all about communication skills. To improve the communication skills, there are 72 tricks that author has shared in this book. Thank you so much for your patience listening. And I'm sorry for the delay that we have taken so much time here. And I'll make sure tomorrow will come with less time. And I want to showcase the lessons also from tomorrow onwards. If you have any queries, you can ask now. It's a question time. I'll go for question time, 2 things, 2 to 3 minutes. Any questions? Any questions?
No, Akhil, from my side.
Sure, great. Thank you so much. Let me stop share. Thank you so much for everyone.